Okay, POV, it's the late 2010s, you just had a little tinkle, you washed your hands, you're rushing to the kitchen to grab a snack, grab a drink, just so you can get back before the commercial in between your favorite TV show ends so you don't miss a single second of the episode. Fast forward to today, we are in an entirely new world, not a commercial break in existence. Ads aren't just billboards or segments in between our favorite movies or TV shows. Ads are literally everywhere. They're intricately woven into our digital lives. The average person sees around 10,000 ads a day. But amidst all this consumption of ads, why are some brands so much better at standing out and grabbing our attention and getting us to buy while others seem to just miss the mark? Hi guys, my name is Danae. I make marketing simple. If you're new here and you're interested in marketing, definitely consider subscribing and also signing up for my newsletter, The Digital Marketing Diaries, which is completely free and you can find in the description. So the secret to getting people to buy is the deep-seated psychology of marketing. It goes way beyond the usual hacks and tricks and tips that we tend to see online. The transition from traditional marketing to digital marketing has been a huge leap and truly happened quite fast. I think before, ads really felt like a one-way kind of conversation, but today ads and marketing is very interactive. It's obviously very data-driven, and most importantly, it's deeply psychological. But this isn't just about the medium or where ads are placed. It's about how they're crafted to connect with us on a psychological level, on a deep level. At the heart of today's digital marketing success stories, it's a nuanced understanding of how our brains process information, make decisions, and what ultimately gets us to buy. And I find that because there's so much going on, there's tons of competition, and again, thousands of ads being pushed at us in just a single day, a lot of marketers take the route to try and game their consumers and use hacks and tricks to, swindle them into purchasing. And I will say, these shallow tactics works. They are able to grab people's attention, but it definitely isn't long-lasting success. These tactics fail to connect people on a deeper level. In my opinion, it's similar to trying to build a house on sand. There's not a strong foundation, so maybe it will work, but eventually it will all crumble. Real, long-lasting engagements, brands that are in it for the long run, build meaningful connections through emotions like joy, nostalgia, fear, a sense of belonging, all of which activating parts of our brain that make it more likely for us to remember an ad and, by extension, remember the brand. And then things get much deeper when we consider things like personalization. The vast digital landscape and all the tools available allow for marketers to track clicks, numbers, preferences, behaviors, and allows us to enter a world of personalization that previously I'm sure marketers thought were impossible. But here too, the line between building genuine connection and using these tools to manipulate is blurry as well. Marketers who misuse this data and use it to exploit rather than to serve their customer find themselves trying to seek that long-term relationship and getting people to buy again, because in today's world, with all of the things we're bombarded with, authenticity and transparency in the long run will always stand strong. Personalization, when done with genuine intent, creates a good customer experience, which at the end of the day makes us feel heard and understood and allows us as consumers to become champions of the brand, which then helps brands long term because we end up doing the marketing for them and pushing things forward and creating the marketing and bringing new people into the marketing funnel in a way that you can't do if you don't have authentic, transparent values as a brand and you're not using manipulation tactics which eventually show themselves. So for example, today, the psychology of social proof and the paradox of choice present a complex interplay of human behavior and marketing strategies. For example, while social proof can and does build trust, faking social proof by, putting up fake reviews or paying people to give fake reviews and things like that, and leveraging it in a way that's purely a tactic and very curated and fake, rather than using authentic reviews and authentic social proof as part of your long-term strategy, can in the end lead to skepticism and distrust, which will decrease the value of your brand. And again, with the paradox of choice, having a lot of choices is good, but at the same time, too many choices can confuse consumers instead of empowering them. So today, having a deep psychological understanding of your customer is extremely, extremely important. But in the same vein, an ethical application of this psychological understanding is also equally important. For marketers, this means looking beyond quick tactics and instead investing in creative, meaningful, and emotionally resonant connections with your audience, having interviews with potential customers, with people who have purchased, genuinely asking them how they feel about their experience, curating burner accounts as a potential customer and seeing what they're also consuming, and using all of that information authentically and playing the game long term. And for consumers, it signals a need for vigilance and critical engagement with the content that you're consuming. So you recognize the difference between authentic connections and literally just scams. As we navigate the digital landscape today, the true art of digital marketing lies not in quick marketing tactics, but really in understanding, respecting the psychological nuances of humans and the way they interact. This approach doesn't just capture attention, which I think most people are focused on when they think about marketing. It actually builds relationships and fosters loyalty, and as a cause creates a bigger impact on the world than just whatever product or service that you're selling, which in the long term is much more meaningful. That's it. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll talk soon.